for you. A lot of you guys have probably seen the famous YouTube video of Drew from the Drum Lab, or the Drum Department rather, playing a video that he calls the Drew Groove Applied to the Modern Drumset. If you haven't seen it, please look that up, like YouTube that exact phrase, Drew Groove Applied to the Modern Drumset. It is a really, really busy groove, kind of crazy, and I wanted to kind of make it my own a little bit more. So what I did was I learned the first half. I'm still working on the second half. It's only been a couple weeks. What I did was I took the first half and I changed it a little bit to kind of make it its own groove. The first half is really my favorite, and I'll show you guys why in just a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the sticking for the first half of this Drew groove. And I'm going to put that on now. So there it is. Pretty busy groove. A lot of sticking. It's pretty sporadic and random. What we're going to do is we're going to break this down one note at a time, and we're going to learn this first half and a little bit modified version that I've done to it. What we're going to do now is we're just going to break these notes down one at a time. So your first 5 notes, you're going right, 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 left, right, all in the hi-hat. Okay? And I usually put a kick on the 1, so just like that, and you're opening at the end of each of these. So right, so next we've got a left, left, right, right, which is how Drew plays it. And here's where I modified the very first thing. This next left after this, the next note is your backbeat, okay? That's going to be your 2. Now the way Drew plays it, which is really the smarter way to play it, is he does an accented left hand on the snare, okay? So that's your 2, that's your backbeat, followed by a ghost note after. So one of these guys. Takes a lot of practice. And if you want to play it that way, I would definitely recommend it. But if you want to learn this a little bit faster and get the same effect, what you can do is take your right hand off the hi-hat and go ahead and accent that backbeat with your right hand, and then just do a ghost note with your left. A little bit, it's hard to say if that's cheating or not, but it'll definitely make things go a little bit smoother. So, once we get that far, that's followed by a double on the right hand. Okay? So, altogether we've got ghost, right, right on the hi-hat, okay? So we are now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 9 notes in, okay? So we're more than halfway done. So, okay, up to there. I'd say spend a day right around this portion of it. Just get used to it until we can go. Okay. Once we get that far, we're going to bring it back down a little bit further into the groove. And that's followed by a single left. Okay, so after this double with the right, we've got a single left, that's a ghost note. Followed by that, we're going to have another double. And then we're going to have a double with the left hand, those are also ghosts. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, okay, so all together, we'll put it that far. We've got right, 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 left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, left. Okay, and just look at the sticking and kind of force yourself to get through it. This is definitely definitely one of the harder grooves that I've ever had to teach. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to play right up to that point. So there you go. Okay. So now after that, this is where it gets interesting. Where our first kick drum comes in. So after this double left, we're going to do 2 kicks. Okay. So up to the 2 kicks. It's followed by a right, left on the hi-hat, so we'll play right up to there. Okay. And we're almost done. After that, we've got 2 more kicks, pretty easy. Let's play it up to the 2 kicks. and that is your next backbeat. So this is your accent. Okay, so let's play it right up to that last backbeat. To it. So okay, now from this point, this is where we get a little bit tricky because you go into like the triplet section, which you can see if you watch Drew's original video. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of turn it around here and just go back to the beginning. So we're going to make this more of a 16th note groove than a 32nd note groove. It's just going to turn over a little bit faster. So I'm going to play really quick how I turn this around and go back into our beginning, which is the... Okay, so here's the turnaround. On the and the 4, and that's going to hold you over until the 1 with your kick. You're back to the beginning. Okay, and I also like at the end there, I believe somewhere around the 4, to do a right hand on your tom, left hand on your snare. So check this out really quick. Complicated, pretty busy. I'm going to jam out on it for just a minute so you guys can kind of get a feel on it. And as far as practice, I would recommend 45 minutes to an hour a day, and you can kind of break that up in chunks if you want to. I would say in about 2 or 3 weeks, you can be playing this guy. It's pretty fun. Let's do it.